nice that you tune in and that you have chosen Young Living for your essential oils. Young Living is a company, an American company that exists for 25 years, a long period. So when a company exists already 25 years, for me that means that it's a solid company. Not only exists, but it has grown tremendously during the 25 years. They are in really, I think, almost every continent in the world. So I just wanted to let you know that to get started with aromatherapy, there are lots of oils. I think Young Living has about 300 different kind of oils, single oils and blends. So the best way to start that I will advise you is to buy a starter kit, just like I did. End of April 2018, I bought this starter kit. It comes with oils and it comes with a diffuser. They call it the dewdrop diffuser. So this is the easiest way to start because it's so huge and you will go and learn while you proceed. But at first, Young Living has chosen 12 oils to put in their starter kit, and with these oils you can practically manage every small how do you say, discomfort, mentally, physically, that you can have in your family, at home. So I will explain to you, I will run through it really quickly. So essential oils, it's really important that when you not only buy them for the smell, you can diffuse them like you see there. That's the lantern diffuse, you can see the steam coming out. The diffusing is one way to use essential oils. But it's then you can have the smell. It's a nice smell when you come into your living room. It's nice to smell citrus or stress away or any different kind of oil. But it's also when you buy therapeutic grade oils like the ones of Your Living, they're 100% pure. They can help you physically and mentally. And that's something that's really important. When you want to use aromatherapy, essential oils to support you physically and mentally, please buy oils of a good quality. And Young Living has the best quality in the world because they have their own farms. There is no other company producing essential oils with their own farms. They do lots and lots of quality controls. That's why sometimes 1 year there is a kind of oil that is not in stock. They will not buy it from anybody else, another supplier, because they don't know what pesticides were used or when growing this, and so they don't do this. So you have this nice box with 10 oils. Now people call me when they order the starter kit and they say, there's a mistake, I only have 10 oils. But there is a secret compartment, and when you open it, you will see that there are 2 extra oils in it. We'll come to that later. So I will run through it really fast. So these are the 10 oils. We will start with the lavender oil. The lavender oil doesn't only smell very good, but it's also oil very good for your skin. Also, when you have burn wounds or you cut yourself, you can use this oil pure on the wound. When you repeat this a few times a day and a few days in a row, you will see after 4 or 5 days, it's like a miracle. It goes so fast in healing. So the lavender is very good. Also when you diffuse it and you have mosquitoes, it's also good for the insects to go away. Also when you have I call it hay fever, I don't know if that is the correct word in English. It's from the trees, and then tears start running. I have this sniffle nose, so I put 1 drop of lavender, put it like this, and then the symptoms go away. 4 hours later I do another drop, but I know that it's 100% pure, 100% safe. There are no toxic chemicals in it. It's 100% pure essential oil. So that's comforting to know. Then you have the frankincense oil, this one, a really old oil. It's an oil. When I have a headache, I put 1 drop on my head and then I rub it softly. It's for me, it helps with a headache. Also, an oil very very good for the skin. So people who have scarves, old scarves even, you can put it 1 drop in your left hand and you rub it 3 times with clockwise to the right, because all the cells, all the DNA in your cells also turn right. That's why you have to activate the molecules. And then you put it on the scarf. You can rub it topically. It's also an oil that is used in really expensive anti-wrinkle creams. So you can put 1 drop to your evening or night cream, and then you can put it on your face. Really good. I'm 50 years. It's for me, it's still okay, because I use it. I make my creams myself, and I use only the oils, and it helped me a lot. It's also good for people who meditate, who do yoga. It's also good oil, and also for people who have lost somebody. When somebody dies in your family, or a good friend, or you lost your partner in a relationship, the relationship ends, or you lost your job and you have grief. For grieved people, this is a really good oil for grief also, as well. So that is the frankincense. Then we have the digeist. Digeist is also very good for the in the congestion. I don't know, is that the correct word? So when you have trouble going to the toilet, you do 1 drop in your left hand with the clock, and then you start rubbing from right below, and then you follow the clockwise, and you rub clockwise your belly. When you have problems going to the toilet, when you have diarrhea, it's the opposite way. You turn against the clock. And it's really not normal. I have seen so amazing, really good results with this oil. So sometimes people think, it doesn't smell so good, but you know what? If you feel like an oil doesn't smell good, it means that you need the oil. You just need it. So it's really, and sometimes, most of the time, it's correct. People who say, I don't like it, and then I say, okay, but this oil is for this or for that. Oh yeah, that's I have a problem with that. So then you have the lemon. Lemon, besides of the really good smell, fresh smell, it's a citrus oil. You have to be careful with citrus oils. When you, for example, do it, rub them on your skin, and then you go sunbathing, it can leave brown marks. It will not hurt, but it gives you brown marks. So citrus oils, when you go sunbathing, you better put them behind your ears or something. This one is really good for, I call it the airways, like the lungs and the throat and the nose. It's a good one. Also, when you have ear pain, you never put an essential oil in your ear, but rub it outside the ear. It helps. When you have pain in your throat, you can take a little spoon with honey, pure honey. 1 drop of lemon, 1 drop of copaiba. That's an oil we're going to talk about later, and the teas as well. And these 3 combination, you put it in the spoon with the honey, take it in a few times a day, and your throat pain will disappear. So this one is really a good oil. Then we have the Panaway oil. The Panaway oil, it's like pain away. It's good for pain, like you have muscle pain or bones, or you have a headache, but you have to be careful. Just do it in the where your hair starts. Avoid your eyes, because it's a strong oil. This is a real good painkiller. Then you have the purification. Purification is an oil, like we call in Europe the natural Febreze. It can eat away the bad smells in the air. So when you have a dog, I have a Rhodesian Ridgeback, and when I go walking and it's raining and we come inside, then it smells like wet dog, and nobody likes the smell of wet dog. When you put the purification in the diffuser, then after 10 minutes you don't smell it anymore. So the air is clean. So that's really good. A good oil for that. When we have visitors in the house, everybody comes in and they say, oh, you have a dog. Oh, we didn't smell it, so that's why, because we diffuse a lot of oils, but also the purification. Also good for sterilizing wounds, and when you have a fluid, you can do it also in the diffuser. It's a good one. Then we have the peppermint. It's also oil you can use for very lots of different things. When you have fever, you can put also 1 drop, activate the molecules, put it, rub it on your neck. It's an oil that's really cooling. It will cool you down, so you can it will drop the fever. And you can also do it like here on your head, but then you have to be careful for your eyes. Also for your digestion, when I have a little bit pain on my stomach, I put 1 drop in a glass or a bottle of water. I drink it and it's really good. When you have a fever blast at your lips, you can put 1 drop on it. Also just put it in your tea when you have drinking mint tea yeah, it's really a good oil. Then when you have the stress away, popular oil worldwide, the word says it is itself. When you have a stressy day at work, you come home, you can put 1 drop. You can activate the molecules. You can make a little cup over your nose and your mouth, and then in and exhale very deeply. So that's another way of using the oils. You can do them in the diffuser. You can inhale them because they go through your nose, and in 2 seconds they reach your limbic system, and your limbic system in your brain is a place where all your emotions or your experiences are stacked. So the good ones, but also the bad ones. That's why emotional oils like Trauma Life, Release, Forgiveness, they work really good mentally. It's really strong magical oils. So the Stress Away, really popular. It smells also very good. Then we have a blend, RC. RC is also for all the nose, when you have the nose is stuffed or you can't breathe good. RC is a really good oil for that. You do put it in the diffuser, or you put it on a hanky, or you have these things you can order at Amazon or at AliExpress. You put a few oils on the thing inside, and then you can sniff. Also very good idea to do that like this. That's the RC. Then we have the Copaiba of Copaiba. I don't know how to express it in English. It's a really strong anti-inflammatory oil. So when you have in your body or outside your body something that is an inflammation, I think it's called, you can put it when it's something inside. I had it on my elbow, for example. Then I used it 3 weeks, and every 3 times a day when I with breakfast, lunch and dinner, I bought capsules with a pharmacy in Belgium. You can buy them at the pharmacy, or perhaps in the grocery store in America, I don't know. And then you put the oil in it and you just take it orally. Please, people, only use the oils of Young Living orally. Why? Because Young Living was the only oil producer worldwide who has gotten his oils proven by the food agency, federal food agency. So the ones with a white label, they are checked and agreed to use orally as a food supplement. So, but if you know that the orange, we call it the Plus collection, that's the one you can use to cook and to take orally, but it has the same ingredients when you would have an orange with not a white label but on the orange label. It's the same ingredients, so we know that we can take them orally as well. So that is the Copaiba. It also has the specification that it will enforce other oils. So when you use, for example, the pen away, when you have pain and you rub it and you use it and it's not strong enough, just put 1 drop of Copaiba over it and it will enforce the working of the other oil. The orange oil, also citrus oil. Citrus oils are very good when people are feeling sad, have a depression. The citrus will lighten them up, and it works really good. Also for fears, people of children, when they have to go to the dentist and they are a little bit scared, orange is used a lot for that as well. So that's also a good one. And then we have the thieves. Gary Young was looking into history books, and he discovered that in France during the plague there were 4 robbers, and they had this leather mask with like a snail, like a bird, and they put different kind of herbs in it. And he found out in the books which herbs this were, and he made a special blend. That's why I call it thieves. It's a really funny story. But this is a really, really, really heavy antibacterial oil. I did a test recently, but you can do it at home as well. You take 2 slices of bread. At the one you don't do nothing with, and the other one you put 3 drops of thieves on it. You let it be like 7 days or 10 days, and then you go back and check, and you will be amazed, because the one piece will be of how you say it, fungus. And the other one, where the thieves was, is just clean, and around it will be a lot of. It's good to check it. So this is a really heavy antibacterial oil. That is why all the cleaning products like this washing liquid. Washing up soap is also based on the thieves. So the thieves is in all the cleaning products of Young Living as well, but it's too much information for now. So when you have a throat ache or you feel like you're getting sick and it's all swollen here, you can take a little spoon with pure honey, put 1 drop of thieves, 1 drop of copaiba, 1 drop of lemon, and you put it on the spoon, and then you take it internally a few times a day, and it will vanish. It will disappear like the sun behind the clouds. So you can also rub it on your feet, put it in a diffuser. It's a really good one, this one. What comes also with the kit is a roller. You see a little roller, metal roller. It's you can put it on a bottle, like, no, not on the teeth, but for example on the pen away, because you have pain on your neck or something. You take off the lid, you put the roller on it. You have to push till you hear a click. Sometimes in the beginning people text me, oh, it's not working, but you have to really firmly push, and then when you hear the click, it's on. And then you can roll. When you have a headache in your neck, you can roll on your neck when your muscle aches or something, and then you can rub it. And then you can close it, and you can change it again. Just take it off, put the lid back on, and voila, it's clear. When you something I wanted to tell you, when you see the difference in the hoods, this one is like for the children. You have to push down and then turn. It's like a children lock, like we call it in Europe. This is to make sure, this is to let you know that it's a hot oil. So this one you cannot take orally. You have to be careful with that. That's why it has a different top. What comes also with the kit is 2 sacks of Ningxia Red. Ningxia Red is the most sold product of Young Living 25 years in a row. It's an antioxidant drink based on Chinese wolfberry, and they smash the wolfberries and also other fruit juices, and there are also 4 essential oils in it. It's good to boost your immunity system. It's good for your wrists, your bones, your muscles, your eyes, your energy level. Also for people who are diabetic, it's a really good. You only have to take 30 milliliters a day, so that's a really good one. There's also 10 oil bottles, samples, when you are really excited about the oils because they work for you, and they will work, I'm sure you. Then you can put a little bit in a bottle to hand it over to your friend who has a problem, or your mother, and then you see these little cards. You can put it on the sample box, so that's a really nice way to sharing your experiences with the oils. So this is the starter kit, people. It's 12 oils and the diffuser. The diffuser needs to be of medical plastic. Really, really, really important when you are using therapeutic grade oils. If you don't use medical plastic and you buy cheap, this one, I think in Europe is 73 euros or something. When you go to the pharmacy, I see much more expensive ones who are not of medical plastic. So what is cheap? But when you buy one that is not medical plastic and you use therapeutic grade oils like the ones from Young Living, after a time you will see that they will eat up the plastic, and then you will going to diffuse plastical parts into your living room, and you will inhale plastic parts, and that's not the meaning. So you see there's a little metal plate here, also a red button. You just fill it up with water until the red button. I use special water to put in my ironing machine, because for the choke, no, kalk, I don't know the word in English, but you can also use water off the closet. Then you fill it up with water till the red dot here. You put in a few drops of essential oil. You put the caps back on it, and then you put it into the socket, I think, with the wire. You press the button, and then you can, there's also a light with it, so different lights now with this dewdrop, and then you can put it on and it starts diffusing. It's cold, you will see, you can put your hand up and you don't have to warm up essential oils, because above 40 degrees they lose their therapeutic value. And this one will diffuse for 4 hours, and then when the water is run out, it will stop. So you don't have to pay attention anymore. You just can leave it on. I think in another continent, like the United States, it's possible that there are a few different oils in it, but it's the best way to start using aromatherapy and to getting to know the oils and Young Living and the company and so on and so on. So that was the explanation of the starter kit. I hope it was interesting for you.